For years, the Iraqi dinar has been a subject of intense discussion and speculation, with countless people wondering if its value would ever be restored. Rumors have swirled and predictions have been made, but now, in 2025, we have an official and decisive answer directly from the Central Bank of Iraq itself. This is not just another rumor. It's a confirmed roadmap that could fundamentally change the financial landscape for millions. The bank has revealed a comprehensive, multi-phase plan for the revaluation of the dinar, a development that has sent shockwaves through global markets. The central bank's statement has finally broken years of silence and speculation, providing a clear timeline for a gradual, methodical currency reform. This process is slated to unfold over the next 18 months in 3 distinct stages. It's an approach that prioritizes stability over a sudden, jolting change, which is a key indicator of a serious and well-thought-out plan. For anyone who has been following this story, the details of this official announcement are a game-changer. The bank's commitment to a phased approach suggests a focus on creating a sustainable and long-term solution rather than a temporary fix. The first phase of this ambitious plan is already in motion and is entirely dedicated to achieving stability. At present, the official exchange rate hovers around 1,320 Iraqi dinars for every US dollar. The central bank's primary objective in this initial stage is to eliminate the volatility that has long plagued the currency. This involves a concerted effort to curb black market activity and ensure the country's foreign exchange market operates with greater transparency and control. This foundational step is arguably the most crucial, as a revaluation cannot be successful without a stable economic environment to support it. To achieve this stability, the central bank has implemented a series of rigorous measures. They have tightened regulations on currency dealers, increased their oversight of commercial banks, and are utilizing advanced digital monitoring tools to track money flows with unprecedented accuracy. All these actions are designed to build a strong foundation. By bringing greater order to the financial system, Iraq is paving the way for a healthier, more predictable currency. This rebuilding of financial infrastructure is a necessary precursor to the more dynamic phases of the revaluation plan. The central bank's focus on transparency in this first phase is a new and powerful signal to the international community. By actively working to crush the black market, they are demonstrating a commitment to creating a fair and secure financial system. This move is intended to draw people away from unofficial street dealers and back into the formal banking sector, rebuilding trust from the ground up. This shift will make it easier for the central bank to manage the economy effectively and prepare for the upcoming stages. The real excitement begins with Phase 2, which is scheduled to start in just 6 months. This is when the Central Bank of Iraq will begin to actively increase the dinar's value against the US dollar. The plan is not to enact a sudden, dramatic jump that could destabilize the economy, but rather to implement a controlled, step-by-step increase in value. This gradual approach is designed to allow the market to adjust without shock. The target for the end of Phase 2 is an exchange rate of around 1,000 dinars per dollar. While a target of 1,000 dinars to the dollar might not sound like a monumental change, its significance is profound. It would mark the first official upward movement of the currency in many years, a powerful statement to both domestic and international markets. A gradual adjustment is also seen as a less risky and healthier path for any economy undergoing such a major reform. This phase will give Iraq the necessary time to strengthen its foreign currency reserves, boost exports, and ensure its entire banking system is robust enough to handle the dinar's rising value. It's a test of the central bank's resolve and the economy's resilience. Phase 3 is the moment many have been waiting for, a plan that could deliver a truly historic change. The central bank's announcement indicates that within 12 to 18 months, the dinar could reach an exchange rate of between 300 and 400 dinars per US dollar. This would represent a staggering increase in value, making the dinar more than 3 times stronger than its current rate. The implications of such a change are immense, both for the nation of Iraq and for people who hold its currency. To put this into perspective, imagine the purchasing power of 1 million Iraqi dinars today compared to its value at the 300 to 400 exchange rate. The same amount of currency would be worth several times more in real terms. This potential for a massive increase is why the investment world is buzzing with excitement. It's not a small adjustment, but a potential life-changing event that could stand as one of the largest modern currency reevaluations in recent history. The central bank's official confirmation moves this possibility from the realm of speculation into a tangible, Actionable plan with clear goals. So, why is Iraq confident enough to make this move now? The primary reason lies in the country's vast natural wealth and its improving economic stability. Iraq holds some of the largest proven oil reserves on the planet. The steady flow of billions of dollars from oil exports provides a strong financial buffer, and global demand for energy remains high. This oil wealth gives the central bank the resources it needs to back a stronger dinar and support its currency reform. Beyond oil, Iraq has been making significant strides toward diversifying its economy. International companies are increasingly investing in various sectors, from construction to technology and agriculture. The government is also actively rebuilding its national infrastructure, improving transportation, and opening up new avenues for trade. All of these economic developments contribute to the nation's overall strength, providing the solid economic foundation required to support a more valuable currency. The central bank's decision reflects its belief that the dinar's value should accurately represent the true economic power of the nation. For too long, the currency has been artificially undervalued, a lingering consequence of years of conflict and instability. As stability slowly returns and the economy grows, the central bank sees a historic opportunity to correct this imbalance. This revaluation is not just an economic policy. It's a statement about Iraq's renewed strength and potential on the global stage. Of course, this plan is not without its risks. Iraq still faces a number of significant challenges. Political instability and ongoing security concerns in certain regions could create obstacles. Corruption, a long-standing issue, won't disappear overnight, and its persistence could hinder the plan's progress. The country's heavy reliance on oil, while a strength, is also a vulnerability. A sharp drop in global oil prices could deplete Iraq's financial reserves, making it difficult to maintain a stronger currency. Regional tensions and conflicts could also create external pressures that affect the plan. This is precisely why the central bank has designed the revaluation to be flexible and gradual. By implementing a phased approach, they can slow down or adjust the plan if unforeseen challenges arise. This strategy is a prudent way to manage risk, demonstrating that the bank is not engaging in a reckless gamble, but is instead pursuing a carefully considered, step-by-step path to success. What sets this announcement apart from all the previous rumors is the unprecedented level of transparency. For years, the topic of the dinar was clouded by misinformation, leading to a great deal of distrust. Now, the central bank has published its plan in writing, complete with specific targets and timelines. Furthermore, they have promised to release quarterly progress reports detailing key metrics like foreign currency reserves, oil revenues, and exchange rate stability. This commitment to openness is a powerful tool for building trust. This new level of transparency means that investors no longer have to rely on guesswork or unverified information. They can track the revaluation's progress in real time, holding the central bank accountable to its stated goals. This shift from secrecy to openness is one of the most significant aspects of the entire announcement, as it builds confidence not only within Iraq but also among the international community. It provides a credible framework that the plan can be judged by. The effects of this transparency are already being felt. Global currency dealers have noted a definite increase in demand for the Iraqi dinar since the announcement was made. People who were once skeptical are now taking a second look. This rising interest, combined with the dinar's continued stability, shows that the central bank is carefully controlling the process. They are proving that they can manage the currency's value without allowing hype or speculation to cause wild fluctuations. This discipline is exactly what gives a revaluation real power. Looking more closely at Phase 1, its primary objective is to dismantle the entrenched black market. For years, many Iraqis have bypassed official banks, preferring to trade currency with street dealers at often unfavorable rates. This unofficial economy has made it difficult for the central bank to implement effective monetary policy. By strengthening regulations and introducing modern digital payment systems, the central bank is coaxing the population back into the formal financial system. This effort is about rebuilding trust and creating a transparent system that benefits everyone. Phase 2, starting in 6 months, will be the first true test of this new approach. The planned upward movement of the dinar, though small, will be a crucial symbolic breakthrough. It will demonstrate to the world that the central bank is not just talking about revaluation, but is actively executing its plan. Each small increase will serve as proof that Iraq's financial system and reserves can support a stronger currency. Investors will be watching every tick of the exchange rate, And if the bank can deliver this steady progress without creating inflation or panic, confidence will soar. When Phase 3 arrives, the potential for significant gains will become a reality. If the dinar rises to the 300 to 400 range against the dollar, it would completely transform the economic lives of ordinary Iraqis. Their purchasing power would increase dramatically, making imported goods more affordable and raising their overall standard of living. For global investors, the returns on dinars bought at today's rates could be substantial. This revaluation is not just a financial maneuver. It's a move to restore dignity and strength to the nation's currency and its people. A strong dinar would also bring about greater international respect for Iraq's financial system. It would attract more foreign investment, create new trade opportunities, and lessen the country's dependence on external aid. The central bank's efforts are driven by a desire to restore Iraq's financial independence and pride. A successful revaluation would send a clear message to the world that Iraq is a stable, forward-looking nation capable of managing its own economic destiny. A key part of the central bank's strategy is its ongoing collaboration with international institutions. Iraq has been working with organizations like the International Monetary Fund, IMF, to ensure its financial reforms meet global standards. This partnership with experienced advisors adds a layer of credibility to the plan, as it shows Iraq is not acting in isolation. By following international best practices, the central bank is making its revaluation more credible and less susceptible to manipulation, which has been a problem in the past. This international cooperation also helps Iraq combat issues like money laundering and corruption. With the support of global partners, the central bank's chance of success is significantly increased. It's a reminder that this is not just a local issue but a complex process that affects global markets. For a country that has endured decades of conflict and economic struggle, this commitment to working with the world community is a powerful sign of its maturity and seriousness. For years, the Iraqi dinar has been one of the weakest currencies in the world, a symbol of the country's hardship. The devaluation of the currency made everyday life difficult for Iraqis. As savings lost value and basic goods became expensive, many people had lost hope that the dinar could ever recover its former strength. But this recent announcement changes that narrative entirely. For the first time, a detailed and transparent plan has been put forth to fix the problem. While the central bank's announcement is historic, it's crucial for everyone to understand that it is not a guarantee. Economic plans can fail if conditions change. A sudden political crisis, a regional conflict, or a sharp downturn in the global oil market could all delay or halt the revaluation. That's why financial experts consistently advise caution and warn against investing more than one can afford to lose. The central bank itself has been realistic about the challenges that remain, which is a good sign, but it also underscores the inherent risks for investors. The next critical moment will be the release of the first quarterly progress report. This report will provide the first real data on how Phase 1 is proceeding. Are exchange rates holding steady? Has the black market been significantly reduced? Are foreign reserves growing? The answers to these questions will be the first concrete indicators of the plan's viability. 6 months from now, the start of Phase 2 will be another major milestone. As the first small revaluation steps are expected to appear, these milestones are the key to the entire process. They provide a clear framework for monitoring the plan's success. The central bank has given the world a timeline, which is a departure from years of speculation. This timeline changes everything, turning the conversation from if to when. The central bank has put itself in the global spotlight, and its credibility is on the line. Its success would serve as a powerful case study in post-conflict economic transformation. While failure would set back its financial reputation for years, the stakes are high, not just for investors but for the entire nation. A successful revaluation would signal to the world that Iraq is a stable, capable, and forward-looking country. For Iraqis who have held on to the dinar, this announcement offers a powerful sense of hope and vindication. It confirms that their patience may finally be rewarded. For others considering engaging with the dinar now, the path ahead, with its potential for both significant gains and risks, is now clearer than ever.